Bhagvat is really auspicious and we should always listen Bhagavad Katha. Even though if it's related to Lord Ganesh or anyone else. And the proof for that is Naradji. So one time there was a big king named Parikshit. So in his kingdom, no one even dared to step foot if they killed people. They were all really good people and they were devotees of Lord Krishna. And Parikshit Maharaj was also a devotee of Lord Krishna. One time he was riding on a horse. And because he was riding on a horse, he got really thirsty because it was really hot. It was summer. So then he found a rishi named Shamika Rishi. So he got off his horse and went to Shamika Rishi and asked for some water. Because Shamika Rishi was in meditation, he couldn't respond. So then Parikshit Maharaj got a dead snake and put it on Shamika Rishi's head as like a gift. Actually, to test him that if he is actually in meditation or not. So he put it the snake and Shamika Rishi didn't respond. So then Parikshit Maharaj knew that he was actually in real meditation. So then he went on his horse and went away. And that whole scene somebody else saw. And that guy went to Shamika Rishi's son and said to him that all of this happened. And said to him that Parikshit Maharaj put a snake on, Shamika Rishi's head. He actually didn't tell that Parikshit put it. It was just random. So then Shamika Rishi's son got really mad and said, whoever did this to my father will die in 7 days by a snake named Takshak. So then, because Shamika's son didn't know that it was Parikshit who did that. And then Shamika finally came home and met with his son. And the son was really shocked that, you are still alive, father? And then Shamika then responded, yeah. And then his son then sadly said that, I give a curse to whoever put a snake on you. And then Shamika then said that the snake was dead. And then Shamika, because he was a devotee from his, mind power, he then figured out that who did it. And he figured out that Parikshit Maharaj did it. Because whoever, if you have a son and you have a parent too, it's like the parent's fault that if the son did something wrong, it's the parent's fault. So basically then Shamika Rishi got really sad. And finally all the way to Parikshit got that news that he was cursed by, Shamika's son, that he was gonna die in 7 days. So he didn't become sad like us. He went from his, kingdom to Gangaji. Because if he stayed in the kingdom, he would be stuck in all of his family, in his soldiers and all of that. So then he made his son the king, and then Parikshit Maharaj's plan was to, listen Katha for 7 days only and nothing else. So then he did a whole program at Ganga and invited lots of rishis. And then lots of rishis came like Narad and all of that. Everyone sat on Ganga. And then Parikshit Maharaj said that, can anyone or one of you can tell me Bhagavad Katha? And no one then responded. Then Parikshit Maharaj got really, really sad. And let me tell you something, that when Parikshit Maharaj was really young, the gopis there were the gopis who were really old. So then they went to Parikshit Maharaj that please we want to listen Bhagavad Katha. And then Parikshit Maharaj did a whole program and he got Uddhavji to tell the Bhagavad Katha because the people requested. So then Parikshit Maharaj sat down and said to Uddhavji, Krishna's best friend, to tell Bhagavad Katha. And then Uddhavji then said that you go outside, you can't listen Bhagavad Katha because you're the organizer, you have to organize the Katha. And then Parikshit Maharaj then said that why do I have to organize the Katha? I want to listen Bhagavad Katha. And then Uddhavji then says that when you become older and when like these people are gonna die really soon, when it's gonna be with you, when you get older, a big rishi will come and tell you Bhagavad Katha. When you are gonna be stuck and when it's gonna be time for you to die, someone will tell you Bhagavad Katha. So that whole scenery happened, and then finally back to Ganga river. Parikshit Maharaj was really sad, and out of nowhere Shukdev Goswami came to tell Parikshit Maharaj Bhagavad Katha. Shukdev Goswami then sat down and told Parikshit Maharaj the Bhagavad Katha. Hare Krishna.